we will take a look at how StealthMole is changing the way we conduct OSINT investigations. And our topic in focus for today is Inside Thailand Cyber Shadows, Threats, Hacks, and the Hunt with OSINT. Let me quickly walk you through our agenda for today. We will begin with an overview of Thailand's cyber threat landscape, what's happening right now, the key risks, and where we see the most activity. Moving on, we will look at some of the notorious cases and actors operating in the space. After that, we will move into something more interactive, a live profiling of a spotlight case, where I will show you how we use StealthMole to track and analyze threat actors and cyber incidents in real time. So let's get started. First up, we have our background on Thailand's cyber threat landscape. In just last 2 years, between 2023 and 2025, StealthMole has tracked over 1,200 website defacements against Thailand domains. And these were not limited to small blogs, rather government portals, universities, private firms, everything. And it does not stop here because our ransomware monitoring tool shows 139 victims in just past 5 years. And they were not limited to smaller businesses, rather big businesses in the aviation sector, energy, logistics, food production, and even educational services. Basically, all critical sectors in Thailand have been targeted by ransomware threat actors. Then there's also a data side to it. Our compromised data set shows over 49 million leaked credentials linked to Thai citizens, and this includes usernames, passwords, IP addresses, even computer details. And most of these people, unfortunately, don't even know that their data has been leaked on the underground. And this information, this background, perfectly sets the stage for our spotlight case, where we will take a look at one of the ransomware groups which has recently targeted a public Thai university as recent as June 2025. So before we move on to profiling that group, let me quickly give you an introduction of that group. So this group is called BlackLock, also known as El Dorado. It has been operational since at least 2022. It runs on a ransomware as a service model. So what RAS basically means is that BlackLock builds the malware and infrastructure, and its affiliates use that infrastructure to target the victims in exchange for a cut in the profit. This group is particularly known for being highly adaptable, having undergone through multiple rebrands like El Dorado, BlackLock, even Global Group and Momona RIP has been found linked to BlackLock infrastructure. And it does not stop here, as much like other Russian ransomware groups, this group also enforces strict affiliate rulebook where no affiliate is allowed to target China or the CIS countries. CIS basically stands for Commonwealth of Independent States, a group of countries that have been once part of the Soviet Union. And this type of prohibition is commonly seen among Russian-speaking ransomware groups. Before we move on to our StealthMole platform for the live profiling, let me quickly give you a disclaimer. So any profiling insight presented in this session are strictly derived from open source intelligence, and due to the uncertain nature of cyber operations, we cannot guarantee any attribution. We in no way intend to attribute or unmask any specific individual or group. The primary objective is to demonstrate a new methodology for behavioral profiling of threat actors within the broader cybersecurity context. Our methodology for today's profiling is pretty straightforward. We will start with the defacement alert, where I will show you what a defaced website looks like. Then we will move on to ransomware monitoring, where we will take a look at some of the active actors and ransomware victims. We will also take a quick look at the compromised credentials belonging to Thai citizens, giving you an idea of how Thailand has been under constant pressure from such threat actors. Lastly, we will also use Darkweb tracker and Telegram tracker to profile the ransomware group called BlackLock. To kick off our investigation, our seed indicator for today is the country code for Thailand, which is TH. So this is what our platforms look like. First, let's move on to the defacement alert. So basically, this tool shows us the website that have been hacked by hackers and changed in order to gain more visibility. As you can see, we have over 200,000 victims at the moment in our platform, but this includes victims from all over the world. And we need to sort it out by focusing on Thailand. So we will start our research by just looking for Thailand country code. And as you can see, now we have results only limited to Thailand country. The most latest defaced website is just from 3 days ago, September 1, 2025. And we can also sort it out by the timing and take a look at the oldest victim, which is from 25 January 2023. And as I have mentioned before, that these were not limited to small blogs or websites, rather government portals. Let's take a look at this one. So this portal belongs to local Thai government. As you can see, it was hacked by Indonesian hackers, and it is very typical of such hackers to leave messages and their contact information to gain more visibility. Now let's move on to a more serious threat and take a look at the ransomware attacks that has targeted Thailand over the years. So in the past 5 years, we have over 140 victims. The latest one is from 2nd September. That means just 2 days ago. And as I have mentioned before, these were not just limited to a particular sector, but food industry, chemical industries, even administration of human resources, which belongs to the Thailand government, and others. So let's add one of the incidents. Before we move on to the profiling of a group, let me quickly show you what the compromised data looks like. As I mentioned earlier, our data shows that we have over 49 million leaked credentials belonging to Thai citizens. And these are not only just username or passwords, rather the host from where it got leaked, the date when it was leaked, even the victim ID, and more details. Not only that, with our platform, we can also see which stealer type malware was used to gather this information. So this will give you a broader understanding of how Thailand has been under constant pressure from threat actors and how it has become a testing zone for the emerging hackers and a hunting ground for more established groups like the one we are going to profile now. So this, we can even label our these pivots. So this is the ransomware group Blacklog, and this is the website where the university leak website first posted. So let's quickly take a look at what this website looks like. As you can see, StealthMole not only captures the live snapshot of the website, but we can also take a look and how it has looked over the years and over time. So as you can see right now, we do not see the university information. However, we can see a telegram belonging to the Blacklog group, also a session ID, which is associated with the group. So let's see what else we can find and run it through our Darkweb tracker. Here we will find the domain name, which is associated with the URL. So let's label it as well, because the results with the domain name will be different from the URL. So, and let's see if we have anything. This is the Telegram channel that we found, and we have also found a session ID. So let's label them as well. This is the first Telegram channel that we found, so first TG, and this is the first session ID in case we find more. Now let's run this domain through our dark web tracker and see if the results are different from what we found with our URL. As you can see, with the domain, we also find 5 malware hashes which we did not found using the Blacklog URL. There's also a new Telegram channel, and let's link the existing one as well. And then there's a different session ID and the existing one as well. I hope my canvas is visible to you all. Let's take a look at, let's label them first before moving on. So this is the second session ID. And this is the second Telegram channel. And these are the 5 malware hashes. So let's just label one of them, so we do not clutter our canvas. So let's first run this session ID through our dark web tracker and see if there is an overlap in BlackLock infrastructure with any other groups. As you can see from the results, we have some more domains, but these are not associated with BlackLock. So let's skip over that. And then there is a ramp domain which mentions Mamona RIP. As I have mentioned earlier, that Mamona RIP has been found directly linked with BlackLock. So let's quickly take a look what this is about. So ramp is a Russian speaking chat platform where it's like Reddit, but it is more popular among criminals and cyber threat actors. So this is message related to the Mamona RIP, which is their ransomware infrastructure. Here they have laid details about their revenue split, how each affiliate gets a unique Tor link, how each chat even has a distinct onion address. So it is possible that the links and domains that we will found in our investigation might be linked to their affiliates. And this is the same message which is laid out in Russian language, which further reiterates the fact that they are somehow associated with the Russian-speaking ransomware group. In the end, in our work message, they have listed 2 websites. One of them we know is already linked to BlackLock infrastructure. So let's label this as Mamona RIP and run it through our dark web tracker to see if there's anything else and different that we can find. So we have the session ID, which is similar to the one we have already found. Let's take a look at the domains. So this is the second domain which we found mentioned in the thread. Let's quickly take a look who it belongs to. So this says global group. So global group again has been found linked with BlackLock infrastructure. Maybe they have rebranded, maybe they have not, maybe these are just affiliates. This is a question that we can only answer by exploring further on our platform. So by running this particular domain, which is associated with BlackLock, we found 4 new malware hashes. So malware hashes are really important because these malware hashes are like digital footprints, while Telegram channels and onion domains have been abandoned very quickly. Malware hashes remain consistent throughout because they derive directly from the tool a ransomware group is using. So it is the direct footprint of a malware that was used in an attack. Let's quickly run these malware hashes and see if there's an overlap with any other group. So this is a new domain that we have not seen earlier. So let's label it as well, new domain and 1. And let's run other malware hashes as well. So there's again a repetition of domain. Each malware hashes is seen to be connected with the global group as well as this one. Okay, so let's quickly take a look if there's anything that we can find with it. Okay, there's no limited information. So let's run these malware hashes as well and see if they are connected to the other malware hashes that we have found or domains that we can. Okay, this is again a different one. So let's label it as new domain 2. And let's run these as well. Here again, we have another domain, which we will label as domain 3. All of these domain, again, speculatively, I can say that they are associated with maybe the affiliates, maybe directly with BlackLog infrastructure. We have no idea because they are being linked via the malware hashes, and it's a question that will remain open for speculation. As you can see, how from a single university leak we have mapped BlackLog's infrastructure, and let me just fit it into the screen quickly. Map infrastructure from Telegram channels to session IDs to onion domains. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 different onion domains associated with BlackLog, along with that 2 new session IDs, 2 Telegram channels, and 9 different malware hashes. And I think, like I have mentioned before, the strongest proof, the strongest pivot that we have found during this investigation is the malware hashes, because they remain consistent across all platforms and it is difficult to change them. So while BlackLog was trying to hide behind the name changes like Momono RIP and Global Group and different Telegram channels, their hashes gave them away.